Hey, what's up, you Mullen investors and moneymakers? Welcome back to the channel. Mullen is up almost 1%. We went all the way through $1.47. Right now we are at $1.40, up 0.83%. One of the good news that Mullen shared this morning is that they announced $15.7 million worth of vehicle purchases agreement with MGT Lease Company for 250 Class 3 commercial EV trucks, which is very important because left and right, we have been seeing that Mullen is adding more and more revenue. They have smaller and bigger two types of purchases, but they are moving forward in the right direction. All that said, there is a lot of fear, uncertainty, and doubt into the market going on. Take a look. We are unable to cross the $1.54 price point and 54 cents price point, and we have been seeing every single time we go to 154 we get dropped down to $1.40. One of the reasons as to why this is happening is the short selling pressure. I will be covering what you need to understand when it comes to the price action for Mullen. We will be talking more about what this $15.7 million means for Mullen in terms of the purchase order. This is a repeat customer, and when you get your user back ordering more products from you, that is a great sign. So I'll be covering that in this video. Without a further delay, I wanted to ask you to hit the like button. We need 250 likes before we can get more traction. So help me help Mullen Army. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss out on some of the very juicy and very interesting information. The crux of the matter is there are high expectations for Mullen because Lawrence maybe prematurely announced or shared the information around the Saudi deal. Do we know that there is Saudi deal for sure? I do not. But there is definitely something going on, and maybe Mullen will share something in next couple of weeks. Maybe or may not be. We don't know, which is where the risk versus reward comes in. If they get this deal into the fruition, we may see billions of dollars in deal for Mullen and their vehicle with Saudi Arabia. At that point, there will be a lot of bullish momentum in Mullen. And we have been seeing left and right. Take a look right here. By the way, if you haven't clicked the like button, do click the like button, subscribe to the channel, and make sure that we stay together as an army. And let's take a look. So this morning, I'll go through this particular PR in more detail, and I'll share why this is very important. Remember, this is Class 3 EV trucks with 250 vehicle order. Before that, we saw that Mullen had Class 1 EV cargo van and chassis truck. They have launched and announced the customer pricing. We have seen 1,000 vehicle orders received from Brandy Marion, Group 4 Class 3 EV cab chassis truck. Before that, we also saw UNC Charlotte place the second fleet order. So this is also a repeat customer. UNC is a repeat customer. They only have a 15 vehicle on their campus, but this proves the model. It's a proof of concept and prototype that it is working well, and they have customers repeatedly coming over with more and more devices and ask. We have also seen Mullen Advanced Energy Operation announced the partnership with EV Technologies, and they got this DC $680,000 contract, and then they're working on it, and that is about to fulfill and be ready with 100% completion very, very soon. So that there will be a PR coming up as well, in my understanding. Mullen Advanced Energy Operation provided an update with EMM installation for DC city government, and this can be replicated for multiple cities, more and more agencies, more and more authorities within the government arm, which is going to be amazing, and that will add more and more revenue for Mullen. Let's get into more detail as to what this 15.7 million vehicle purchase agreement means with MGT Lease and when this money will be kicked into the book of business for Mullen. As you already know, Mullen has $116 million cash on hand. They got already funding secured for $110 million. So they have cash on hand to run the operation and make sure that they fulfill the needs for the cash that they need. In terms of the MGT Lease Company, a growing commercial vehicle sales and leasing company with annual revenue of 70 million in 2022, and their projected revenue is 100 million for 2023. They signs the agreement, vehicle purchase agreement for 250 Class 3 cab chassis EV trucks. Vehicles slated for delivery commencing in August 2023. So this is in next couple of months. It is not a long-term horizon like next year or 2025. With this complete fulfillment purchase agreement by December 2023, all vehicle orders fulfilled through Randy Marion Automotive Group, a distributor of Mullen's commercial EV. Why this is important is it's an emerging company. MGT Leasing Company, it's a national fleet leasing provider. They have 250 all-electric commercial Class 3 cab chassis EV trucks, and they are looking forward for this contract value at $15.75 million value. The vehicles are slated for delivery beginning August 2023, with complete fulfillment of purchase agreement occurring by December 2023, which means Mullen will have more money. Now, will this money all be profit? No, but this will add more cash flow into the Mullen's book of business. That means they'll need to raise less capital if they get more purchase order and more cash on hand. The vehicle orders will be fulfilled through Randy Marion Automotive Group, a distributor of Mullen and their commercial EVs. MGT is a growing commercial company. Their sales and leasing company based in North Carolina, if you really want to understand this part, because they have $70 million in 2022 in revenue, and in 2023, they're expecting 100 million. That means they're growing by more or less 50% rate. Now, if they continue growing at the 50% rate, guess what? Next year, they will be $150 million projected revenue company. If they have close ties with Mullen, they will be ordering probably more vehicles because they are a repeat customer. MGT's primary customer base focuses on last mile segments such as package delivery and retail. Vacations and such as plumbing and electrical. MGT currently provides commercial vehicle sales and leasing across all major OEM brands with a focus of Class 1 and 4 commercial vehicles. They will purchase Mullen's all-electric Class 3 EV truck with Mullen 3 and short and long-term fleet leasing portfolio focused on small, medium, and enterprise business. It is a repeat customer. I remember repeat customers are very important because they really now believe in product. The product that they purchased from Mullen in the past has been working, and I'll walk you through real quick what their previous order meant for Mullen. Again, it was actually a small order, and they are ordering once again. They initially purchased EV cargo van from Mullen in March 2023, and now they're expanding their larger Class 3 EV trucks with an initial order of 250 units, demonstrating the demand for this premium commercial truck. MGT's order follows Randy Marion's initial order for 1,000 units placed in early May 2023. We're happy with Mullen's EV cargo van and have received great customer feedback and are now looking forward to expanding into Mullen's commercial Class 3 truck, said Greg, who is the partner at MGT Leasing Company. Momentum continues following the last week's pricing announcement for Class 3 chassis truck, and we are excited to begin delivering the trucks to MGT Leasing Company, as Mullen says. Now, before that, they have announced on March 31st. So again, this 15.7 million, it just came before a few minutes on May 11, right now, today. March 31st, so before a month and a half, an emerging EV vehicle company, the same MGT, they announced that they want to have Class 1 van deliveries. So this was the purchase order that they got, and they delivered Class 1 EV cargo vans delivered to MGT Leasing Company based in High Point, North Carolina, with vehicle fulfillment through Randy Marion Automotive, again, the same distributor of Mullen's commercial EV. So this is again repeated customer. We have seen more or less, even if that's a small revenue or large revenue, I personally do not really care because Mullen is in their early stage as to where they're creating their marketplace and market share as to how they can get their own space into the EV market. They have class 1, class 3, more popular vehicles, and they have proven the technology is working and their customers are interested in placing more orders. We have seen with UNC, we have seen with MGT and many other small partners of them. One of the things that you want to understand is the volume as of today. While we're up 0.72%, our volume is pretty good at the moment. We're almost close to the average volume. In today's trading session, we are at close to 12 million in volume, or average volume 12.7 million. The important thing that you want to note is where Mullen should go and what you should be thinking in terms of the price point. The price point that I am trying to share with you is $1.50. Take a look. Every single time we go up about 154, we start seeing the red bars, which is a short volume. Let me go ahead and show you the 1 month worth of data, and I will lower this down to 5 minutes. That way you can see more and more volume at a granular level. Every single time it starts spiking up, you see the red juicy bar right here. That's all the selling volume. Again, if I show you right here, if I just go and zoom this slightly, you will see that every single time we go up about $1.41, we saw the selling volume, short sellers. Again, selling volume, and selling volume. So that is hurting Mullen at the moment. So take a look once again for last 5 days. We did see the buy volume, but as soon as we went about $1.45, which is right here, we started seeing the selling volume, which is the red bar, which means every single time we go high, the short sellers kick in. 51 RSI, in my opinion, is a pretty balanced RSI, and it will push the stock into the right positive direction. However, the short volume was 55.81 yesterday on May 5th, which is a pretty high short volume. Before that, 52, 54, and the story continues, and we went as high as 63.60 in terms of the FINRA short volume. When our regular volume, or the total volume, was 27.8 million, we saw the short volume in FINRA was 17.7 million. In my opinion, that's a pretty high short volume. What you need to consider is this particular article that says Mullen is approved for 180-day extension for Mullen Automative to meet the minimum bid price rule requirement for NASDAQ at $1. And right now, we are 6 consecutive day that we are up and about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 on May 11th. Our lower price point is, or the lowest today was $1.39. Our highest was $1.47. The market still has a few hours to go. I'll keep you posted as to what's happening, but I'm hoping for the best that we will stay about $1 and keep trading on NASDAQ, because that's very important catalyst that is coming up within the next few days, and that will decide whether Mullen will get delisted from NASDAQ or will stay there. While we talk, we're up 1.38%, $1.41. I wish you all the best, and I hope for the best. Click the like button, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.